Alright. Versus Hulk Hogan, King of the Ring, Yokozuna has two goals. Make Hulk Hogan suffer and regain the WWE Championship. It's up to you to follow the plan and get it done in a flashy manner. Let's go.
In a family that specialized in brute force over the years, perhaps no one better personified this than Rodney Wwe, nephew to the Wild Samoans, better known to the WWE Universe as the mighty Yokozuna. The family's first world heavyweight champion, Yokozuna arrived to WWE in the fall of 1992. An imposing behemoth, to say the least, Yokozuna would make an immediate statement, winning the 1993 Royal Rumble just a few months after his debut. This victory would grant him a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 9, where he took on Bret the Hitman Hart. This meteoric rise to the top was only a hint of the dominance Yokozuna would have on WWE for the next year. 2 WWE championships, a WWE Tag Team Championship, victory over the era's titans like Bret Hart, Undertaker, Lex Luger, and Hulk Hogan.
Yokozuna is my middle name. I'm named after my uncle. I carry it with like so much pride and weight on my shoulders just because of like what he's done for this business and like who he is as a person too. It's a cool middle name to have, man. I represent it.
Solo's middle name is Yokozuna.
Hopefully, man, I'll make
Solo Yoko.
The manner in which Yokozuna melded incredible size with unspeakable agility shocked the WWE Universe, who to that point were used to their monsters hitting hard but moving slow. Yokozuna broke the mold, punishing opponents with super kicks, uranagis, leg drops, and of course, his devastating
They blurred out Ultimate Warrior's face.
A maneuver so effective that once it had connected, nobody kicked out of it. Nobody.
Rodney was a very unique talent. I think the way he was able to handle all the pressure, it was kind of parallel to how he was in the ring. For someone to be so big and to be so nimble, you just don't see that very often. Rodney was one of those first solo guys, singles competitor guys that was able to go out there and really just make waves, make a big splash. I mean, pun intended, I guess. You know, that fool jumped in the pool, he'd knock out all the water, and that's the way it felt sometimes. He would go into those arenas and just suck in all the energy and be able to give it back. So when I look at Rodney, I see someone very similar to me, someone who understands the top, the very, very top of the game, the top position, and everything that goes along with it.
In a career filled
Big
with
ass
so
motherfucker,
many
you know that?
highlight reel moments, perhaps nothing stands out more than when Yokozuna faced and defeated the so-called immortal Hulk Hogan at the first King of the Ring event in 1993. Looking to humiliate Hogan after the Hulkster stole Yokozuna's WWE Championship only 2 minutes after Yokozuna defeated Bret Hart for the title months earlier at WrestleMania 9, Yokozuna entered the ring totally focused on the task at hand. And on that night, he not only got revenge, but his victory would send Hogan packing from WWE for nearly 9 years.
Hulk Hogan is finished.
Many felt that Yokozuna had indeed killed Hulkamania. Now, you get to possess the power of the mighty Yokozuna and deal out punishment to Hulk Hogan to walk out of the King of the Ring, a 2-time WWE champion. Showcase the ability and the agility that made Yokozuna a Hall of Fame performer and take Hulkamania down.
Bonsai. Wow, Paul's so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international magnitude. Photographers from around the world, as they are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
Coming down the aisle with Mr. Fuji is the champion from Polynesia Islands, weighing 550 pounds, your
gonna beat the shit out of Hulk Hogan, bro.
Listen to this. What a phenomenal ovation for the WWE Champion. His opponent coming down the aisle. Undoubtedly the top title in this company.
Don't tell me they got Byron and Corey Graves on commentary right now.
Michael Cole alongside Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, emanating from King of the Ring, 1993. Yokozuna is fuming over his embarrassing WrestleMania loss to Hulk Hogan. Now, Yokozuna.
Why is Yokozuna's health bar like that?
WWE Championship and what Hulkamania off the map.
Indeed, the last time these two shared the ring, it was disastrous for Yokozuna. Mr. Fuji issued a challenge to Hogan on behalf of his client. And 22 seconds later, Hogan was the new WWE Champion.
But that night was mired in controversy as Yokozuna had just been to battle with Bret Hart to win the title. This is going to answer a lot of questions from WrestleMania 9. This is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan, and we're going to find out who's the true champion.
We know the sold-out crowd here in Dayton is firmly behind the Hulkster. Hogan is relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from all of them.
But Yokozuna is completely focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hogan since the bell rang. He is ready, believe me.
Make Hulk Hogan with orange damage. Squeeze the life out of the Hulkster. Right.
Relentless domination of the champion. And Mr. Fuji looking on with much approval. There's no mistake. Oh no, bear hug of pride.
Come here, boy.
This is not good for the Hulkster.
Damn, that's quick.
Well placed elbow. We'll get you out of it.
That might be
It's like he has a boss health.
Yokozuna turns it around. Bombastic claims coming out of both camps coming into this one, gentlemen.
Hogan has claimed in interviews that he will slam Yokozuna's carcass straight through the ring so hard that it will cause a worldwide earthquake.
Meanwhile, Yokozuna has kept his comments brief, saying, quote, Hulkamania.
Ow.
Oh, serves him up
Ow.
there. Maybe that'll change his attitude.
Bitch.
Oh, yeah, that's scouted. And Hogan falling victim to a slew of offense.
Yokozuna taking the fight to Hulk Hogan. The Hulkster's rocked.
Oh, effective body blow.
His head's not orange yet? There it is.
Bang, right in the face. What a knockout punch. Oh, man.
There we go.
Yoko now. Belly to belly slam. That's got to be the end of Hulkamania. Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not done yet. Hulk Hogan is coming alive.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan starting to hulk up here.
How many times have we seen this over the years?
These massive strikes from Yokozuna having absolutely no
He's
effect
hulking
on
up.
Hogan. Hogan fired up.
Man, let's get this. And he's on the ground. Let's go. Oh yeah, signature.
Oh no.
Boink.
Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in
Wait,
trouble. The big man, Yokozuna. The big leg drop by Yoko. And Yokozuna just taking this to the next level. Champs down. This one's for everything. Digging deep for a kick out. How?
Yokozuna turning up the intimidation factor.
Come on, boy.
Do you hear that, Corey?
No, I can hear it and I can feel it.
The sound of Hulkamania, baby.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. Hooked up. Oh, fancy there. Spinning Uranagi. And gentlemen, Yokozuna.
How do I do the bonsai drop? Oh, corner front, supine side. Alright, cool.
Maybe but one move away from ending Hulkamania. headbutt from Yokozuna, and the big man looking to end it all right here. Yoko making the climb to the middle rope.
Bullseye drop. Are we headed towards a title change?
1,
There's
2.
Shoulder up before 3. I knew it would take more than that to put the champ away.
But just how much more is needed?
Yoko says this one's over.
Bullseye drop. The challenger comes up big.
And Yokozuna is once
You
again
fucking thought, boy.
champion.
I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout and new WWE Champion, Yokozuna.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks.
I could listen to
And
Paul
the
Heyman talk
first
about a
team
fucking
that
rock.
we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Afa himself.
Fatu and Samu, the head shrinkers.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the head shrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. You know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me, Paul Heyman, then known as Paul E. Dangerously. And
Paul
this
E.
as
Dangerously.
the Samoan SWAT team. The Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is mine. Already an imposing force that early on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry experts. Afa, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the wild Samoans
Oh man, I only have $15.
famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal.
Let's go. It's been raining for a while and I love it.
Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 years before it became cool to say, Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack.
Oh, my
until
legs,
their
man.
hands were
Hella sore.
raised.
You know what? I know I'm gonna be the fucking Wild Samoans. Ooh, WrestleMania 9.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
It's a pretty cool entrance, but I'm gonna skip it. I wanna get through this showcase low key. Let's do this shit. Let's do the damn thing.
WrestleMania 9.
The Steiner Brothers.
With a potential
Pow!
show-stealing match, guys. Two very
Pow!
hungry tag teams
Pow!
facing
Oh.
off.
Indeed, Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner Brothers are both new to the tag division in
Round
WWE.
respect.
But
1,
both teams are
two,
off to an amazing start so far.
3.
Imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical on such a
Nick
big
with
stage,
2 legs home
it is
within the next 30
indeed
seconds.
going to be a fight. WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Oh, I fuck with
Oddsmakers in
that.
Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight. There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the head shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur wrestling skill set. I can't imagine they'll get many grappling opportunities against dedicated brawlers like the head shrinkers.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
The head shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE. But they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share.
Once you've got Fatu in the ring with Rick Steiner, use an Irish whip to send Rick into the ropes to set up a huge rebound attack.
Of singles
Oh, remember now, I'm
titles
Fatu. Okay.
And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Oh. Oh.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power
Whoa.
by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made, and Scott not aware. Big kick. Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
Now what do I do?
And this is what the head shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it. Stiff elbow will break down.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
Who's that?
I
didn't even notice him right there.
Fatu truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiners, we know they have big match experience, tons of amateur championship bouts in college, and some of WCW's biggest events. Even those can't hold a candle to the spectacle of WrestleMania. Oh, Steiner anticipated that.
Find some payback with their own reversal. Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Before this match began, you heard the Steiner speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off.
Samu's gaining the upper hand.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the head shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners. Gets out of dodge.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nasty back elbow.
He hasn't tagged this whole time.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Oh, stuck between the corner and a splash.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets. Oh,
he can do it here. And he manages to kick out in one.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
Scott gets waylaid. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Fatu is heading up top.
Soaring all the way to the outside.
And for a submission, it's time to put the Steiners away for good. The path of least resistance means you should shrink some heads with double face plant finish in the ring.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Okay, okay.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat. Uh-oh.
Oof. Oof.
Steiner cuts him off. Nice takedown. Stack them up. Turns the tables. Shoulders down. No, stops the count at 2.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Uh-oh.
Placed him in the corner here.
He's going to try to double team me. Ah, I was late.
Classic Steiner Brothers tag team. Up to the top.
Oh, fuck.
Ah! Steiner Bulldog. Is that enough
Easy
to
peasy.
finally put down the head shrinkers?
No, no, it is not.
Oh, what a quick
Fuck
answer.
off me, boy.
Oh, jeez. Nasty kick to the face.
Ow. Ow.
The Shrinkers and the Steiners are engaged in an epic battle.
Both teams making the Roman gladiators proud.
God damn it. Oh, fuck.
Bear hug, squeezing the... Bear hug.
Fuck off me, boy. Fuck off me, boy.
We'll get you out.
Fuck off me, boy.
Might be enough. Yes, it is.
Put some in that corner.
For something.
Let's do the tag finisher.
Oh, tag. Double team coming.
Driven down face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now. Oh, he might have
1,
him.
2, 3.
Shrinkers get the win.
The head shrinkers. I had no idea they were called that.
And what a huge win for the head shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Awesome.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this
Is this what I'm gonna do? Is the Survivor Series?
WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne had the huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all. Along with the usual achievements, if your name is The Rock: 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led
Thought he was a
an
two-time winner.
entire nation. The Rock has one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go one-on-one. Oh, you know the rest. Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the vaunted Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role and shut your mouth.
He ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always-ready mentality and physical conditioning on which
he just brag about him coming in and stealing Punk's main event.
You don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the smack down on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has. On a Thursday night in February of 1997, The Rock, still known as Rocky Maivia, would find himself challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up against a face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar and hated rivals, Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent, a youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits that have come to define him in the years since. Tenacity, high IQ, and that legendary Samoan strength to ultimately surprise Helmsley and kick off the first championship reign for Rocky Maivia. It would be the first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. Guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Thursday, Raw Thursday, to give the first jolts.
More like the hardest dick in the room.
The most electrifying career in sports entertainment.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Alright, let's do this. Oh god, his old entrance.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
I can't do the third person, what the fuck?
From Greenwich, Connecticut.
Looking at the champion, I guarantee there is no doubt in their mind as to who is leaving.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion,
outside
Hunter
the ring, get a
Hearst
strong start.
Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Quit this early, but trying to submit someone definitely inflict more pain.
Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men.
She's like, I still make it.
Hey, baby.
And we'll leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion. This should be a memorable match.
What you doing?
And
hello.
What
What you doing?
Absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he
What's she doing?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about.
Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. Biggest match he's ever had. Live, worldwide television. He's got to have a stomach full of butterflies.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst
Really?
to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
The champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting...
What a dork.
Cobra clutch cinched in. The Cobra clutch is in.
In trouble here?
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up.
I miss you guys.
Boom! Did you hear the impact? And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
Thank you.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia. Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia.
Well,
Clothesline.
He did just wake up, so.
Elbow drop. Great height.
Usually when I wake up, I move around for a little bit.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's tried to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud, just has to keep his cool. Don't take any unnecessary chances against a cagey competitor the caliber of our Intercontinental Champion.
Well, I hope you're having a good night, or good time with your grandma.
Double axe handle. Maivia took to the sky and executed that high.
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to
No, I've been at work all day.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger
Yeah, they
tonight.
do. I broke our freaking dab container.
What's that? Did I tell you what the doctor told me though?
Well, this is just blatant
That
disrespect
if you
from
drink
the
more water and
arrogant
snack
champion.
throughout the day, you'll be
Almost
good.
daring Rocky. Hey,
You'll
you
be
really
better.
want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a suplex.
Oh.
This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize?
Roughly 11 weeks and 5 days.
This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
So the two kids should be
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe.
I am streaming, by the way.
Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Caitlin was right.
Maivia
About?
just collapsed.
My due date being in September. She's like, I just have that feeling.
This just shows you how much
But
damage
I
Hunter
haven't
Hearst
been
Helmsley
able to sound
has
yet.
inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done.
Anything.
Official might want to step in.
Next
Call
point,
this
but
one.
with
The
that,
official
we'll
checking
need
on Rocky.
30
Hunter
years.
Hearst Helmsley
Or not
believes this is
30
close to being over.
Oh my God.
Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked.
You want to know something funny that happened at work today? So the fires went down again. And I kept telling people, like, hey, the fires are down, we can't serve anything. And they kept asking, okay, can I have tacos?
No.
Like, no, you can't have fucking tacos.
I can make you a hamburger. You want a hamburger?
I was like, I kept saying no, that is a fryer item.
Elite combat athletes and top-tier performers. The final boss has always stood out. Even when he
I
was
hear my
just
baby girl laughing.
But there wouldn't be a final
She's
boss.
silly Billy.
There wouldn't even be a bloodline if
She's
it
a
wasn't
silly
for
Billy.
The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia.
She made a mess.
You can think of him as the first boss.
Funny.
Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Wwe 2K25 wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter Maivia properly with a resounding victory.
Time for this match, I guess. Steel cage?
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. Gentlemen, we've touched on
that's why your grandma didn't answer me.
Competitors, one man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks too.
That little butthead.
Michael, just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief, and the
I tried calling.
tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature.
I love you.
His fur, folds in his bald head. He's like a
have a good night, baby.
He's got his sights locked in now.
Oh, look out. Boom. Good defense from him. Ooh, kick. Ooh.
All right.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname?
Bye, baby girl.
Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anawa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steele. What's it going to take for the animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steele makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way.
From the heavens, big-time splash.
Damn, I got to do a lot of damage to him.
Oh, I think the ring just moved. Effective count. Take it over.
Go for the win here.
Oh, turning the pin around.
No, he kicks out. Able to turn it into a cover of the... Hold it. Oh, reverses it. Shoulders down. Immediately powers out.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. A narrow escape.
Clothesline. Momentum is all with Maivia now.
Yeah, Maivia has really figured the animal out here. Oh my gosh! Maivia just
Jesus Christ, look how much fucking damage I gotta do to him. He's like a boss.
For the pin. Beautiful.
Might sneak one. Well, this is unexpected, Byron.
Yeah, I'm guessing he wasn't fully in position.
What's Maivia got here? Into a backbreaker.
Ooh.
No way Steele's coming back from that.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. He might just be stalling for time here. Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well.
He's gonna bite me.
In fact, the has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on
He's biting me again.
Sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
Peter Maivia turns that around. Ooh, strikes with a kick.
Steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before.
Damn
it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Uh-oh.
Full grip of the nose. A nasty shot to follow.
What a shot! And he has started to ascend the cage wall now.
Each inch you climb puts you in more of a precarious position.
Come on.
Taking off up the wall, the cage now. And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
And now the climb down could be as tough as the climb up for him.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect. Just blast off. Mark with that one.
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
Stiff shot to the abdomen. Claw in the face. Is this necessary?
Ripping at the eyes. That unraveled on George.
Side headlock takeover, nicely done.
Jesus, finally.
Tremendous pressure applied. Ooh, stinging kick. Oof. Double leg take.
Oh my God.
Countered into a new cover. This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind.
Great ring awareness saved him.
George Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief, Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming.
A stump puller.
All kinds of pressure and pain being inflicted on the leg by this hold.
Now, even if you survive it, it's going to be hell to...
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand.
Calling to the official, he wants to go out the way he came in.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
Targeting the arm, holding.
Able to punch his way out.
George Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence.
Why would anyone stand on top of the cage like that?
Now here's Maivia.
It's
Looking
over.
to secure the victory. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye.
Back to the my rise. Actually, fuck, I'm about to fall asleep. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go ahead and take the stream off right there.